Drew Brees prepares as well as any quarterback, I believe, in NFL history. Meticulous in his preparation. Intelligent. This guy studies everything, works through everything, and will not leave the facility until he's satisfied each and every practice day.
Month and a half, something like that.
They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. And he's brought down. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of distance. The ball carrier there, Mark Ingram, in his 6th season now with the Saints.
Yet to have a 1,000-yard season, but any guy who wins the Heisman Trophy, you know the potential's always there.
Yeah, but you're right. Yet to get to 1,000, had 7.
I'm kind of anxious to see the pictures that they got inside.
Ingram again, a first down carry. There goes Mark Ingram. And all the way down to the 17-yard
No.
line. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 44 yards. There was one area that the coach emphasized in our pregame meeting. It was red zone offense.
In a sense I got from it, and I think you did as well, they weren't real happy with how they were executing previously, so they put a lot of time and effort into it because getting points is paramount. Doesn't matter what you do otherwise, don't leave the red zone without putting points on the board.
Let's introduce you to the starters. C.J. Spiller is...
All right. Hey, I appreciate you stopping by, bro. And thanks for the food. Oh, yeah.
Can return it. You give him just a of space, you got trouble on your hands if you're a defensive player.
With Brees. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Let's do this, Falcon.
Now the defensive starters for Atlanta.
Vic Beasley's a very talented outside linebacker whose #1 task, rush the passer, but he has the athletic ability to drop into coverage.
And the offense pick up the first down after the 2nd down incompletion.
Okay. That should be it, baby.
Now Brees on 3rd down.
Oh, we missed that. What's this? Your thumbstick came off. Or your thumbstick came off. Yeah, I'm good.
First touchdown of the new season. And the Saints take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
We got to figure something out here. This ain't working.
The play call, just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? R-A-C?
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
All right, we got to have more than 3 rushing yards, too.
So Falcons now to get the football for the first time. They'll be led out by a man in his 9th year already out of Boston College. It's Matt Ryan.
Wow. In his 9th year.
Happy about what happened in 2015. His lowest touchdown season.
Yeah, since so many of y'all got on me about trading Matt Ryan last Falcons franchise, I'll try to hold on to him this year. Try being the operative word.
A first carry for the tailback, Devontae Freeman.
Here we go, Freeman.
This one across the 35. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chain. And the man who helped Florida State to an
This ice pack needs to stay on.
Freeman reeling off a nice run.
I remember when he came out of school and I was evaluating him for the NFL draft. I loved a lot of his game. Run it, catch it, block. But I loved how hard he played. He played every play as if it were his last, and that ran him to the Pro Bowl after the 2015 NFL season.
Freeman again, a first down carry.
There was nowhere to go there.
But nothing there.
Thought we would have had better blocking.
It'll be 2nd down.
All right.
Here's the offense, and we talk about the tight end, Jacob Tammett.
A lot of people thought of him as simply a safety valve receiver. He can be a primary receiver. Jacob Tammett shows better athleticism than we expect.
What are we, 2nd and 10?
They're still at the original line of scrimmage here. 2nd down and 10. On 2nd down, Ryan. It's left. And he's brought down. 12 yards.
That was a good play.
They move the chain.
Let's go, Tammy.
We heard the some talk before the game about utilizing the intermediate passing game this week. It works for them there. They move the chains.
And we saw them work on it in practice as well. Most teams take a period at a time to work on different things. They put a couple of periods of work into the intermediate passing game, and now we know exactly why. They got the look that they were seeking, and they were able to take advantage of it.
And that is
Oh, come on.
looking for Mohamed Sanu there. And that'll make it 2nd and 10.
He stuck with him. He really stuck with him on that play.
Defensive unit.
Oh, that's right. They have Nick Fairley now. I forgot about that.
Rush the passer, tackles any guy who carries the football, and runs the defense as the signal caller.
That's a pretty solid defense. We got to beat these jokers. Can't let the Aints beat us.
So incomplete on first. Let's
Can't
see
let
what
him.
2nd down has in store. 2nd and 10 now. Ryan. He's got the NFL's leading
There we go.
receiver a year ago.
Julio
yards
Jones.
through the air and a first down.
New England barely beat
That's the
Houston,
first
apparently.
connection in this game, but you and I both know that Julio Jones is without a doubt his quarterback's favorite target.
Oh, yeah, Matt Ryan loves this guy. And who wouldn't?
Yeah, and the reason that he's that is because of his dependability. And quarterbacks have to have that from their receivers, meaning they know where they're going
Wow.
to be when they're running certain routes. They don't break them on them. They don't change them up and do their own freelance stuff and put their quarterbacks in bad situations. Matt Ryan has ultimate trust in Julio Jones.
Yeah, that ain't going to work.
Now Ryan on 2nd down. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he's going to get it down to the 33.
All right, we got something right there.
Call it a pickup of 7, and they're going to have a down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. The Saints with an extra defensive back here on 3rd on the field.
Could they blitz?
Go for a big play downfield. And he bats
Oh, Julio.
down incomplete.
Tremendous field position there and a perfect time to do exactly what they did. Take a shot at the end zone. And they went for the big play, just unable to complete it.
Uh-oh.
And that will wind up just short. He had
What?
the line. It ran out against
Oh,
the end.
man.
The score will stay right where it is. A good
Didn't get
effort
enough
there
power
from
on it.
distance, but he might have needed a little more help from the air conditioning behind him on that one.
It probably would have helped. This is awfully close to getting there. It was right on target.
It
But
fell
winds up being
just short.
a little bit short.
And heading back out there now, the Falcons defense here. And it's the first quarter, but they gave up last time. How important is it here not to 2 scores behind?
Extremely important because not only are you trying to avoid being in a big deficit to start this game off, you also want to get into a pattern where that offense has the advantage. You got to find a way to turn things around. This is the series to begin that.
Yeah, we'll see if they can keep them off the scoreboard here for a 2nd time. So they complete the pass, and now they face a 2nd down. They'll come out in the pistol. So we play 1 quarter here on a Monday night. It's the Saints in the lead early here.
Sorry if I'm not talking as much. Oh, my shoulder hurting a little bit.
This presentation of the NFL on EA Sports is brought to you by Snickers. You're off your game when you're hungry. Snickers satisfies.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
Brandon
Saints
Gaudin,
football to begin
Charles
quarter
Davis.
number 2. They've got it
Let's do
2nd and
this.
4 to start things out. On 2nd down, here's Breeze. Over the middle here to Brown.
Man, what are we doing?
Down at the 48-yard line. It'll go
What are we doing?
that time, and it moves the chains as well.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did. Really tough drive, but that run helped salvage something there because now there's something positive that came out of it. They got to see good blocking, good push by the offensive line, wide receivers trying to get involved, a good run by the back.
And I thought we had him on that one.
For them to look at going forward, watching it on tape, maybe they can keep incorporating that type of a run into their offense.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And he's brought down.
What's with this, man?
13 yards and it moves the sticks.
How many times do we see speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game.
And they do get him down, but not before he reaches the 4-yard line.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the second quarter.
In the red zone this time. Now they'll throw with Breeze.
There we go.
Coming and down he goes. The
Get after him.
Vic Beasley in there to drop him with his first sack of 2016.
Well, that was point counter.
They gave credit to Beasley on that? He must have got a half sack. He had to have gotten a half sack.
And the defense wins, getting a big sack.
So 2nd and 10 here. Breeze to throw on 2nd down. He's got time. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
Right.
It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and goal. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. He had time, was able to survey the field and find a soft spot in that zone coverage.
And that's where it gets difficult for a defender, Brandon. You go to your spots on the field that you have to cover, and when the offense finds an area that you're not in, that's where they throw the football.
A reminder coming up at halftime. Larry Ridley will join us from Orlando.
We need a defensive stop right here.
But business to take care of.
We got to find a way to hold them.
And let's see 6 defensive backs out there. They're in the dime here on 3rd and goal. Throwing now is Breeze. And he's got it.
Wow. What was everyone doing over there? And San Fran beat Seattle. What the heck?
And the Saints add on to their lead. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
Okay.
It's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show
I got to make a custom
formations
playbook
to make them respect it and throw out of those.
Too many formations I'm missing.
They took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
And last year that would have been a net gain of 5 on the return. This year he stopped.
Okay, all right. Excuse me.
And that's at the 25.
I do apologize, y'all. Like I said, still trying to get over this shoulder surgery, and it really dried out my throat and everything they had going on with the oxygen and all of that. So.
Thinking themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be
Let's go, Sanu. Mohamed Sanu. I think that's his first one of the season.
Mohamed Sanu, his first touchdown in a Falcon uniform.
Yep, there it is. First of the season for Mohamed Sanu. Week 3. Hey, but that was a good play, though. I'm really surprised he's able to beat that.
Of a successful catch and a completion of a play. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch up in the end zone.
And he'll bang that one through.
That's a great play to have right there before the half.
And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away.
Carolina 3-0. Tampa 3-0. What the heck? We're 0-2 right now, and New Orleans is 1-1. But Carolina and Tampa both 3-0. What the heck is going on? Carolina, understandable. Tampa?
And as we're going to see right here, they have been laying some pretty electrifying hits in this one.
I don't know if I've even forced a doggone fumble yet in this game.
I don't want to.
And then taking that shot, it is something else. It's not like when we were watching that video clip where they showed you how they make sounds for movies. This is for real.
All right. Let's see. Maybe we can, this formation's never really worked well for me, although I've seen some people that can just run out of this kind of formation all day long.
On first down, Breeze.
Let's go. Grady Jarrett getting the sack. Get Breeze to the ground, doggone it. Let's go.
10 yards.
Well, so much the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
They come out with one back and 3 tight ends. They run. It's Mark Ingram. And they'll get him down here.
How? Getting that wide open. We even have blitzes off the edge.
It'll be third down.
Sense. All right. We should have gone 4-3 over and have Beasley come off that edge.
And the defense searches for one more stop here after the run on second down. Now Breeze on third down. Surveying the field. He's going to loft one deep left side here. This is caught inside.
Wow, that was on me. That was all me. I pressed the Y button. They didn't have my dude do anything. I should have just let him play it.
And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. So they've had 2 drives, and he's had the 2 receiving touchdowns.
And how about a game plan where you decide to force feed or feature someone, and it works? First 2 drives, as you noted, end up in touchdown passes. I think they're going to keep going to him until the defense makes any kind of an adjustment.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This is taken at the 3. Oh, the spin. Matt Ryan and the Falcons getting ready to go again here on offense. And how does he rally the troops, so to speak? He's played well, but they're down big on the scoreboard. How does he get his guys going?
To make sure they understand it's not a me game, it's a team game. Everyone has to come together. Everyone has to up the level of play a little bit.
Is this intercepted? It is. It's
Wow.
Delvin Brown with a pick. And a big turnover there as his
Sanu wouldn't jump for it.
And Brandon, this is a
See,
really nice job
man, that's some bull. They should be jumping for that.
figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
The drive starts here with a carry by Ingram. And there's a flag on the play. And he goes across the 20 to the 22.
Offense.
Yep. Push him back.
After the penalty, it's Ingram. And some room to work. And they'll bring him down.
And he still has room to run.
22-yard line. Give him
What
10
the freak,
yards on the
man?
pickup, and it'll make it a second down.
Not liking this. Not liking this at all.
While it won't pick up a first down, it was definitely something needed by
They don't
that
have to pop
offense.
that up every time I press the button.
They got a good push by their guys up front. Maybe something they can build on as this game continues.
On second down, Ingram. And he will perhaps get back to the line of scrimmage.
All right.
That's it. And time has run out on this first half. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we send you on over to Orlando, where we'll check in with Larry Ridley. He's got our EA Sports Halftime Report. Larry?
Thanks, Brandon. Thanks, Charles. And welcome to our EA Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. The Saints had a great passing game going last week, but haven't put up the same type of numbers so far. The Falcons' defense obviously has something to do with that and should be credited. So here we go. Let's take a look at some of the highlights from the first half.
I thought we were supposed to have a good round too.
Davis, deep. I gotta go. Okay, and sorry about that. Didn't know Larry got cut off early. We are back and ready for the third quarter.
That's funny. Y'all heard that? They didn't know Larry got cut off early. Does that say?
Up to the 27-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script. Ryan hit, and he lost the football. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field.
Wow.
He's into the end zone. A fumble return and a Saint touchdown. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that. And that's what they've done all game long.
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that turn for a score. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here. Freeman, the lone man in the backfield. Now Ryan on first down. It's caught left side, Tammy. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. It'll be a gain of 4, and that'll make it a second down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
First down and 10 now for the offensive group. On first down, Ryan. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
Their defense is getting after us.
Hop up in the air and bat that one away. That's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and get some type of pop or a shove.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Face mask penalty, and Charles, you were a defender. You know sometimes in the heat of the moment, it's hard to keep your hands away from that face mask.
Sometimes you just get out of position as a defender when you're trying to make a tackle, so you end up flailing away, and your hand gets into the wrong spot.
Throwing now, Ryan on first down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by the safety, Jarris Bird. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
That was a really nice interception. It illustrates the differences between playing man and playing zone. When you're in man, all you're focused on is the receiver in front of you. But when you're in zone, You're allowed to read the quarterback's eyes and go to the ball. That's exactly what happened on that play.
Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. They'll run with Ingram here to begin the drive. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. And they're 6 yards away from picking up the first here on 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's Breeze. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds.
What happened? Let's go.
Again, they'll run with Ingram. And he'll be brought down.
Yeah, we got some work to do in the offseason.
9 yards on the gain there, and it's going to bring up a tough 3rd and 7.
You know how we get focused at end of the half and end of the game situations about how much time's on the board and, you know, what you need to do? Sometimes you don't even have to worry about that. That's just small. You know, that kind of a lead, staying in bounds, it burns clock, even in a situation that we're not really focused on.
And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. 9 yards on the pitch.
Wow. This is awful.
Such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd. Proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being
Look at the hole.
And they connected there and picked up a first down. Another good run for him. What else is new? That'll put him right at 150 yards for the game. So he's really made his presence felt in this one.
This is Spiller. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll cut it to the left sideline. Touchdown!
Unbelievable.
Spiller, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Saints add on to their lead.
Well, pardon me, that was another explosive run. And one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. But they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities. With the struggles we're seeing up front for the offense today, they've got to think about changing up their play. Some screens, some draws. Quick hitting plays in order to try and supplement the run game. You don't totally abandon it, but you try and give it a little bit of help.
Again, they'll run with Freeman. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Give him 2 on that run, and they're still left looking at a 3rd and about 9 to go.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to teach their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. Here's Matt Bosher now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. One quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here live in New Orleans. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Now they're going to fake it for their own territory. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage.
Wow. I had to try it.
There, but it doesn't fool this defense.
Anytime a fake doesn't work, we usually unsuccessful. But how about the defensive guys? They have to plan all week. They have to prepare all week. Special teams, it looked like they were educated for that one.
Educated on their toes and getting a big stop. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action, now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once
We aren't getting any penetration.
put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad.
Is that what
He
it
would
is?
have it on the ground.
Ingram again, and he'll get it here to the 10-yard.
Their offensive line is beastly.
Pickup, and that
Our
sets
defensive
up
line
a
is
first
just
and
that
goal.
bad.
But that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
They come up with 1 back. That's Ingram. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he is going to lose yardage here.
There we go, Neil.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
He's had a big game tonight, and while no one's going to be overly concerned about that last, you also know that the offense coordinator does not want to see that happen again. They want to get back to doing what they've been doing all game long.
They come out here in the eye. Another carry for the workhorse tonight, Ingram. It'll be a gain of 4, but it'll bring us now to a 3rd and goal.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
Ready. 5-9. Hey, we got 4 down.
Breeze now on 3rd and goal. Finding time. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. The rookie from LSU, Deion Jones. In there to
There we go.
And that will go into the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. And Bart puts it through. And they're sitting pretty now as the lead grows even further.
I just hate having to send so many people just to get pressure.
Things out even further here in the 4th.
Hey, in this league, you can never have too much. So if you're in range, grab the you can.
This is fielded
Come
at
on.
the goal line. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. But good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on, not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened
You think
there.
that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game. I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. A big pickup there on the run. 36 yards.
You got to feel
There we
for the
go.
defense there. They've done a terrific job.
Yeah, something.
Holding this guy in check, but that might have been the run to break things out for him, maybe turn things around. Now he's going to have some confidence, and maybe he'll get to his normal yardage.
So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And now a 10th carry for Freeman. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4. 2nd down following the run.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Making the stop there, the rookie Sheldon Rankins.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle.
There we go, Hoop.
It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
And fits the exact right word. Over the middle, there's almost always traffic, so anytime you're a receiver in that area, you're not just focused on catching the football. You're wondering where the collision's going to come from, right? Because there's almost always someone there able to concentrate, catch it, and even added a little extra at the end with a short run. A really nice read by the offense. They caught the defense not covering the middle of the field, went to the post route, and found the receiver wide open for a
Crap,
nice
my
gain.
shoulder's starting to hurt again. All right.
First down and goal. The offense knocking on the door. The loss of a full 3
We aren't getting
yards,
any
and now
blocking
second
out there.
down.
This is
So the myth
ridiculous.
has been shattered. Every cornerback in the league is not just a cover corner. Some of them will stick their nose in there and make plays exactly as we just saw there. A big loss suffered by the offense after that nice tackle.
Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a third down. This will be play number 8 on the drive. It's third and goal. Third and goal, Ryan. And that is caught. Another this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in right now. Still down big. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game.
At least we got 2 touchdowns in this
Out
game.
of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick. On the return, here's C.J. Spiller. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this game, even though it was kind of a blowout. But, yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and take a break for now. Kind of rest some more, see if I can get my shoulder to stop hurting some. But I will talk with y'all next time.